Hello, and welcome to the Quilted Chicken Farm. And I'm Rita, also from Rita's Roost. But some of y'all know that a couple of months ago, I guess it was back in November, my little local quilt shop here in my rural area shut down. And so I had this bright idea that I would open up a little quilt shop up here in my she shed. Well, it's been a process. I'm not a businesswoman. I've always been just a hard-working farm wife. But I kind of got on the internet. I got my tax permit, sales tax permit. That's what it's called. See, I don't even know what some of these words are called. Got on the MODA and got signed up with MODA to buy fabrics wholesale to sell to you guys, to y'all retail, whoever wants to buy. And finally, I'm starting to get just a few shipments. Oh, another thing, I got my hubby busy and he built me some shelves. This is the only set I have right now, but I'm going to put them on the other side. He's going to get on it. He's a busy farm man too, haying the cows and doing the chores. Keeps him busy too. So between what he has to do and I have to do, babysitting the grandkids sometimes, this has been a slow process, but I'm getting there. We're getting there. What else? Oh, when this wall gets a few on it, then he's going to build me some more on that wall. And my little she shed is actually my mother-in-law's house where she used to live when she was still with us here. And so it's a little 2-bedroom house. So another room, we'll build some shelves and have some fabric in there and notions. I'm going to get some notions too. I've got some ordered. I've got some beautiful things ordered if they get here. Who knew that I had that future orders? So I've got orders that won't get here until the middle of the late summer. I'm learning. Y'all give me some time and maybe I'll get it figured out. Maybe and you know what? I guess I'm cheating. I'm buying things that when I see that I love, that's what I'm kind of leaning toward. And I'm pretty much a traditional person, so that's the ones that I like. And what else have I got? Oh, I got me some books to write the sales in, to keep up with that. I got me some pretty little bags to put the fabric in if people come to buy from me. If they don't come to buy from me, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm trying to figure out how to do internet sales. Sell to some of y'all. Maybe we'll see. I'm learning as I go along. It's not easy. But y'all are going to get to follow me on this adventure here of the Quilted Chicken Farm is what my little store is going to be called. And I'm in a rural area. This little house sits out on our farm here. And a bird just hit that window. I've got a window right there and I saw a little bird hit it. I hope it's okay. Huh. All right, where was I at? You never know what's going to go on around here. You really don't. But I'm going to show you some of the first things I picked. And I had to pick kind of what was in stock because of those future orders won't be here. But so far, what I have is MODA fabrics. Some of those you see back there on the shelf is some stuff I had that I bought the backings and stuff for the long arm. That's what I was going to say. Up in the living room area of this house, I have my long arm machine. And I do a little long arming for people. Not a lot, but I may be persuaded to do some for you if you had something you wanted long arm. Because I enjoy doing it. I just don't want to do it all the time. Let me show you this first one. This first collection. Look at that. It's got little red birds and little flowers, and it's called Vintage Soul by Kathy Holden. And it's gorgeous. I just love it. And it looks like little crewel embroidery. I'll see if I can hold that up where you can see that. That's the sweetest piece. And this one goes with it. This is from the same collection. Let's take that plastic off so you can see. And I've got 3 pieces from this collection that I thought would look really pretty in one of those little 3-yard quilts that, what is that woman's name that does this 3-yard quilt? Fabric Cafe that does the 3-yard quilt. Wouldn't some of those be pretty? And that picks up the same theme with the crewel embroidery. So wouldn't those look pretty together? And this third one that goes with that, picked up on the blue and the pink. I think it's darling. And I myself am going to get enough of this to make some kind of throw quilt with these pieces, with the 3 yards. And that's the blue one. So those are the 3 that I thought would look really pretty and all sewed up together. Don't you like those? I'm going to move them because I'm going to show you some more. I've got just a few more, not a lot, because I told you they're still coming. This is on the, and I had to get some backgrounds, and so I've got some white backgrounds from Bella. It's Bella, the Bella Solids. I'll get some more later, but those, if you need backgrounds, I got this for backgrounds. I'll get back there later and I'll place them all real pretty on the shelf. Then I may take a picture. Now, this is another collection that I thought was gorgeous. Let's start with this one. This one's called Sundance. Let me see who it's by, but it's a Crystal Manning. I'm sewing on her cadence right now, using it in a sampler quilt that we're working on as the sew along. Now this just looks like country wildflowers to me. It looks like brown-eyed Susans on it. Y'all know what brown-eyed Susies are? Brown-eyed Susans? That's what that looks like. And then this got this one to go with it. Once again, I was picking these for some of the 3-yard quilts from Fabric Cafe. And the blue, picked the blue up with that one. Take this plastic off, then I'll have to have somebody come and buy some. There's those 3. I thought those would really be pretty together. Well, I should have got a different one. Now I've noticed that this one both of those pick up the little squares, but I don't think it would hurt too bad. Now I'm kind of wishing I'd have done something different. Second guessing myself. Do you ever do that? Second guess something after it's too late. But they would sure be pretty in a country scrappy quilt, though. Those are those 3. I'm shaking the table. Let me put them back here. And I got a few more here. All right, let's see. This one, here I go shaking. This one is called Emma. Emma by Sherry and Chelsea. And I'm expecting some of the layer cakes and things like that later, but where do you start? You start at the beginning. There's what that one looked, the main one, the main large. This is a large floral, but if we pair it with this one, and then pick up one of these greens. Let me move that in just for a minute. And then I must like green because I got 2 greens. But if you put these 3 in one of those little 3-yard quilts. Through the years, I picked up a few of these little books that do the 3-yard quilts. And I think any of them will look pretty. With these little books here 2-3 years ago, I made Boy Scout quilts for my little grandsons. And I picked up three different styles of fabric and made those quilts for them. All of them are Boy Scouts, and well, one of them was a Cub Scout at the time. But those are what I think need paired. And then from the same collection, I got this little stripe. Let's take that out there. Because I've got some little baby quilts that I made, little crib quilts, scrappy, that this would work for them. I don't think I have here to show you right now. But put that on a binding on just about anything, that would work. A stripe, buy a stripe on a binding is really pretty. But that's what I have so far. And I'm going to place them on my shelf and get ready for a soft opening here in a couple of weeks. This one sure is pretty. I just think everything's pretty. I tell you what is it they say? That quilting is a hobby, but buying fabric is another hobby. And I know some of you probably have more fabric in your stash than what I have on my shelf, gonna have on my shelf back here. Oh, I can't sew them all. You guys gonna have to help me sew some of them. Let's see what else here. There's my bags and my book. And I'm ordering some patterns. The patterns are not here. And you may have some of these little books here. Let's see. I made this one. I made this one out of some chicken fabric a few years ago. It was cute. I made this one out of one of the Boy Scouts fabric. And I made this one out of the Boy Scout fabrics. But those would be so cute with some of these that I just showed you. This one's got a churn dash. I haven't made that one, but I'm going to someday. What other one have I made? Oh, I made a Christmas quilt out of this one time with Christmas fabrics. Let's see. I think I made this one out of some little animal fabric one time. Well, let's see. What else? And Moda had sent me these flyers in the box. Let's see. Have y'all seen them new glow rulers? I looked at them, but the ones that didn't have any, they were already sold out. But this is a glow ruler, and it's not even going to be available until June 2024. Isn't that neat? We'll have to get some of them to keep up with everybody else is getting all the pretty stuff. And there's Fun Fat Quarter Spring Quilt. That's neat. But those glow rulers are something else. Here's some little thread cutters that are neat. Oh, I'm going to probably be getting more than what this little she shed's going to hold. Alright, I just wanted to show you guys and share with you guys. I'm a long way from opening up a store, but that's my goal. And I'm optimistic. I'm going to be optimistic. I may have a few little setbacks as I'm having to learn what to do and how to do it and who I need to see and what I need to do. But I'll get there, and I think I'm going to bring y'all along on this journey with me. Alright, y'all have a blessed day. What's Rita going to do out here? I don't know. I need to do some tidying up here. I need to do things at my house. My husband, I got to keep him happy, so I have to make him food. What is that from the Wizard of Oz? What a world, what a world. It's all good. I'm not going to complain about anything because I'm blessed. I really am. And I had something else I was going to show you. But I don't know where I put it now. Let me see. Let me see what's in my bag. Had a mail call from Laura Austin. Well, I think I left it at the other house, but Laura Austin had heard me working on my long arm the other day, and when I stop sometimes, I take a pencil and I make a pencil mark. So Laura Austin sent me these re-stickable, reusable little arrows to put on my long arm when I'm quilting. But I've left them at the other house during this filming, so this recording, so I have to show them later. But I got another mail call. This one was in my bag. When I come and go from the other house, I've got this bag I carry. I'll show you my bag. But these come from Nancy at our treasured home. She sent me these little wax melts. They smell so good, and they look like little piggies. I don't know if you can see them or not. And Nancy wrote a sweet note here. She said, "Hi, Rita. Thank you for coming to our 5-year celebration. Thank you for being a great friend and subscriber. Here are the candle wax melt that you won. Piggies, LOL. The scent is blue cotton candy. Have a wonderful day. God bless. Stay safe and love y'all. Nancy and Anastasia, our treasured home." So I need to put them in some, get me a little container that you use for the wax melt. But one more thing. I'm always unorganized. When I come and go from the other house, I carry this little bag with me. I kind of put stuff in it. I know, I've got books in here. I've got my truck keys. Let me show you my truck keys. I've had this little keychain since I was a chicken farmer. It's a little green chicken. Alright, I've amused y'all enough this morning. Amused myself with my silliness. Alright, bye y'all.